Start.
Ladies first.
Yes. પછી ધીરે ધીરે ચેન્જ કરીશ. Yeah, it's light sensitive switch.
Align transparency.
Pen.
Pen.
Now switch off, switch on and off. Tack. In dark, LED is on, and in light, it automatically off. Light sensitive switch.
If we can.
કરો બધા નજીકમાં.
कर.
હા. હા કરો. About transistor. Transistor is a revolutionary invention. Revolutionary, we have to say, due to digital electronics. Here we are discussing how transistor works. Using transistor. Make this circuit. This is BFY 51 transistor. This one is emitter, collector, base. These two are 60 milliampere bulb. This is 1 kilo ohm resistor, 9 volt battery. This resistor is very important because it protects the transistor from high currents which would destroy it. If the resistor is very low, base current is greater. So high collector current flow. So due to temperature, high temperature, transistor may be destroyed. In this situation, we have connected, this is an NPN transistor, we have connected poly terminal to the base. So some base current is there, current is flowing into the base, which decrease the resistance of collector emitter junction. So high collector current flow. So in this circuit, you will see lamp B remain on and lamp A off because of in this branch microampere level current is there and this is milliampere level. But if we unscrew lamp A, what happened? So when you connect the battery, the lamp should remain off. Since there is no current at the transistor's base, the collector emitter resistance is high and the current at the collector is low. And so bulb B remain off. If we unscrew lamp A. Now make circuit like this. In this, same transistor, same base resistor, same bulb, but another bulb is missing. Here we have connected this terminal here. So we have connected negative terminal to the base of NPN transistor, which will provide electron, and they settle down in the base. And the behavior of this p-type semiconductor is like pure silicon. So it creates collector emitter resistance is very high. So there will be no collector current. in this situation. Now change your circuit like this. This is the same BFY51 transistor, NPN transistor, 1 kilo ohm. But now we have connected here, POI terminal. This is 60 milliampere bulb, ammeter, collector, base. So we have connected POI terminal to the base of NPN transistor. So current is flowing into the base, microampere level. Due this base current, collector emitter junction resistance is very low. So collector current will flow through the bulb, which is of the order of milliampere. Finally, what about the conclusion? This is when a small current is flowing into the base of the transistor, the collector emitter resistance is low, causing the lamp to glow. So base current is very important. If there is no base current, there will be no collector current. Now make this circuit. This is BFY51 transistor, emitter, collector, base. This one is emitter, this one is collector, this one is base. Again 9 volt battery, 60 milliampere bulb, but now we have connected variable resistor, 100 kilo ohm. This is 1 kilo ohm resistor. So we can adjust the base current using this variable resistor. That is, turn the spindle of the variable resistor to increase or decrease its resistance. That is, if we increase resistance, base current will become small, and if we decrease resistance, base current will become greater, and so collector current will become greater. Turn the spindle of that variable resistor to increase or decrease its resistance to decrease or increase the current flowing into the base of the transistor. So we can adjust the brightness of the bulb at our will. We can adjust by adjusting the resistance of variable resistor. So this one is a more sensitive circuit. Rather than the switch switch it on and off, we can control the brightness of the bulb. Now making the transistor switch more sensitive using potential divider. So connect like this. This is NPN transistor, the same BFY51, collector, emitter, base, 60 milliampere bulb. This is 1 kilo ohm resistor. This is 4.7 ohm resistor. This is 10 kilo ohm. This one is 9 volt. So if we adjust this variable resistor, we can control base current, small, big, or zero also. This way. This is potential divider. So it is like Wheatstone bridge. See here, this is battery, this one is 10 ohm, this one is 5 ohm, this one is 10 ohm, and this one is variable resistor. So by changing this resistor, we can control current in BD branch. If we adjust this by 20 ohm, so 20 by 10 is 2, 10 by 5 is 2. So this is balanced Wheatstone bridge. So there is no current in this branch. But if we decrease resistance, for example, it is 18, so B is at higher potential. So current will flow from B to D. And if we increase resistance, say 25, then this one is at higher potential. So current will flow this way. This is similar. This one is similar to that. By adjusting this resistance, we can make base current 0, increase, decrease, etc. So it is very more sensitive switch. So here if we increase the resistance Y, the current will flow into the base. If we increase resistance, so current will flow into the base. and so collector emitter junction resistance become low, and so collector current is there, this and lamp will glow. Now using LDR. LDR is a light dependent resistor. Generally in dark it has high resistance, and in well lit room or area it has low resistance. So it we can say it's a light sensitive switch, light controlled switch we use in our street light, etc. This is again BF551 transistor, 1 kilo ohm, 10 kilo ohm variable resistor, 60 milliampere bulb, and this one is LDR, particular LDR ORP12. This LDR, for this in dark the resistance is high, and in the room or area where it is well lit, the resistance is low. It has high resistance in dark. So if the darkness is there, this branch has high resistance. So base current will flow into the, this current will flow into the base. This is the base of the transistor. And so collector current is also there. So if there is dark, base this current is flowing to the base of the transistor, and so collector current and bulb will become on. But if there is light, sufficient light on this LDR, it has low resistance. So current will not flow into the base, current will flow this way. And so there is no base current, bulb remain off. Now the temperature sensitive switch using the NTC rod thermistor TS3. This is thermistor. Thermistor has resistance, variable resistance according to its temperature. This thermistor has lower resistance at higher temperature, and at lower temperature it has higher resistance. This one is again BF551 transistor, base, emitter, collector, 1 kilo ohm, ये variable resistor, this one is variable resistor, and this one is 60 milliampere bulb again. And this one is 9 volt battery. But if the temperature of surrounding is sufficiently greater, it has low resistance, so the current will flow into the base, causing collector current high. So this bulb remain on. We can make here siren also. So at certain temperature, current is flowing into the base, and so collector current is there, and then so siren run. Now the final, it's a delay circuit using capacitor. This is variable resistor 100 kilo ohm. This one is 60 milliampere bulb. This one is emitter, collector, base. It is 1 kilo ohm resistor. This one is 100 millifarad capacitor. But we know that at the time of switch on, the resistance of capacitor is low. It is 0. So initially current will flow through this, not into the base. But when it is sufficiently charged, it has high resistance, and at that time current will flow into the base, and so collector current is there, and so bulb remain on. So at certain time we can adjust time using variable capacitor. We can adjust another microfarad, etc. But if we start the switch and capacitor is charging, but it is not sufficiently charged, but before this, if we cut this wire, at a moment current will flow into the base and collector current start. So consider here, bulb is replaced by chemical bomb, and we want to active, and if you want to diffuse, but by mistake if we cut this wire at this time, base current will flow into the, this current will flow into the base and bomb will become active. by mistake. So we should not cut this delay circuit in detail. BF551 transistor, NPN transistor. This is base, this is collector, this is emitter, 60 milliampere bulb, 1 kilo ohm resistance. This is variable resistance 100 kilo ohm, and this one is 100 millifarad capacitor. This is 9 volt battery. Suppose at the time of switch on, we are starting stopwatch. So initially we know that at the time of switch on, the resistance of the capacitor is nearly zero. So initially current will flow through this branch. It will not flow toward base. But at certain instant, this capacitor is sufficiently charged. So it opposes the current in this branch. So at that instant, at that particular moment, current will flow into the base, and so collector current flow in this bulb. And at that particular moment, the bulb is switched on at that instant. But if we replace this bulb by chemical bomb, and this current can active this chemical bomb, and we start switch on, and suppose bomb diffuser squad want to diffuse the bomb, and by mistake they cut this wire, at that instant current will flow into the base, because of there is no branch, and this one is resistance, infinite resistance. So at that particular instant current will flow into the base, and at that particular moment the bomb will become active and it explodes. That's it. And if we cut this wire to diffuse the bomb, this wire, so suddenly negative terminal is connected to the base. This is an NPN transistor. So collector emitter resistance becomes too high, and there will be no collector current. So we can diffuse this bomb by cutting this wire. But if we cut this wire by mistake, this bomb become active